Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. I've now owned this car for almost 2 years, 1 year and a half to be specific. I now want to take you on a deep dive tour in what it's like to own one of these and what it costs to operate it. I'm talking about fuel, insurance, taxes and more. So let's get right onto the road. I bought this car on the 22nd of November in 2022. Since then, I've driven around 17,830 kilometers, which is already a lot for just owning the car 1 year and a half. I've done a lot of cool things with this car. Amount of acceleration. That's way too much fun. I say that too much. A lot of things have happened with this car. I've drove it on the Nürburgring. We went camping with this car, put up a tent, slept in there. It was pretty fun. This transmission also has been replaced in those 1 year and a half, which if I hadn't got the insurance and warranty on my car, which would set me behind 6,000 euros or something. So yeah, that's quite a lot of money which I saved just because I bought a new car with a warranty. I've put on this new Ultra Sport exhaust, which sounds absolutely amazing. You'll have another little acceleration here. Let's go to 7,000 and turn. Woohoo! I think we'll just get into the details because that's why you clicked on this video, probably. So when you buy a car, you pay a price for that car. In my case, it was 28,190 euros. Yes, I know that exact. And when you buy a car, you also have to get insurance, which for me is 1,461 euros for a year. I have a full omnium, which means when the car gets stolen, I am fully covered. When it throws up in flames, I also am covered. When I drive into a pole, I am also covered. So when you buy a car, okay, we have insurance, we also have to pay registration tax. In the first year, that was 560 euros and 67 cents. In that price is included the yearly tax and your registration for this car. So what's that, around 300 euros or something for the first year of tax. That's quite a lot of money, but that's not everything because we also need gas. I've tracked my fuel consumption since the beginning of my ownership, and on average I go to the gas station two times in a month, so one time every 2 weeks, and a tank of mine will cost around 45 euros on average. If you multiply 20 by 45, we get 900 euros just for fuel in a year, but this is quite alright for a sports car. You know, for a sports car, the average fuel consumption is around 7 to 8 liters per 100 kilometers, so that's really fine. That's okay. That's not too much. For example, when we drove a Ferrari 488 GTB for just a small lap around the block, okay, we pushed the throttle a little bit hard, but that took us 33 liters per 100 kilometer. So if you put that into comparison, okay, it's not a Ferrari, but it feels like a Ferrari, you know. And then maintenance is also a really important thing. You don't want that to cost lots of money. This car needs to be serviced after 1 year or 20,000 kilometers. It needs to be serviced, and it will always cost you around 250, maybe a bit higher depending on the situation of your car. If it needs more oil or a reparation, then it will cost you probably a bit more. I think that's everything. And we've covered every cost of the car. So if we count it up, the first year of my Mazda Mx5 ownership costed me 3,171 euros and 67 cents. That is quite a lot of money. It's like 264 each month or something. But if you divide that by each day, I mean, it's less than 10 euros a day ownership. So it's all worth it in my opinion. And then the second year was also way cheaper because my insurance dropped. The registration, I didn't need to pay that anymore. Let's turn back. So my yearly tax right now, just to be able to drive it on the road with my number plate, is 236 euros and 50 cents, I guess. So that will set me around 2,847.58 euros per year, which is around 240 each month or something. 240 euros each month. I don't know what you think about those prices. Keep in mind that I am 20 years old, so my insurance is way higher than yours. I've also have a premium insurance, so that also takes up the price a little bit more. But I think if you want to buy Mazda Mx5, depending on your region and stuff, it will always set you back around 2,500 euros each year. That's just my thinking. I'm not sure if it's 100% right. You don't need to follow all of that information in this video, but for that price you get a lot of car and a lot of fun. A bit of dirt on the road, we don't need to slip and slide. Brakes. Those are some fun roads in here. Way too much fun. I mean, every time I get in this car, it is with a smile like this. If I look at it, when it stands in my garage and I come to grab a snack out of the garage, I always look at it and just notice how grateful I am for this car, to be able to drive this at my age. It's such a fun thing. I know not a lot of people have the opportunity to do that and drive these cars. And I'm pretty hyped and stoked with this purchase of this car. I'm not sure if I can ever sell this car, because it's my first car. I have so much memories with it. A lot of hard work has been put into this car to make me able to drive this one. So yeah, it has just a lot of value for me. It's a little tunnel. That's here. There's a ref. Not bad for an exhaust of 400 euros. You just can't get enough of that. And keep in mind, this is only 132 horsepower, but I mean, so fun to drive. Just hear that. Oh man. Yeah, so I think that's going to be the video for today. As I said, it will set you back around 250 euros each month. On average, first year is a bit higher, of course. Second year will get lower and lower and lower. But after all, it's worth it. I think it's not too much to pay. I think like every average car will set you back around 2,500 euros each year. So I think it is worth it to have like a sports car you can daily drive, which is fun to drive if you have another family you have to take care of course. I'm a student, it's not that I need like 4 places for people to sit in, because most of the time they will be empty. So in my case, this is probably the best investment or purchase I have ever made. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope this video was a bit interesting for you guys, and you know now a bit more about the operating cost of the MX5. I want to thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, make sure to turn on the notifications, because next week there will be a video online of me test driving a new car, and it's quite an exciting one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.